Hey guys, Min here. So it's been about 31 days since I've been pushing one short per day on YouTube. Now that was the challenge I set in the beginning of the year because, I don't know, 2025, I want to do something different. So for 2025, my goal was to push one short per day for 365 days. Now it's been 31 days, so I want to give you guys an update. And this is what this video is about. So first, let's talk about what the game rule is for this 365-day challenge. It isn't to actually film one short per day, but it's actually just to push one short per day to the YouTube platform. And the YouTube platform used to be under 1 minute for the short videos, but they changed the format to, I think, under 3 minutes. But my shorts usually been around 1 minute. There are few that's a little bit longer, and we can talk about the challenges with those in a little bit. So what have I learned in this short period of time of 31 days? Well, I've learned it is not as easy as it seems. Even though some of the shorts are like 5 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that. But the number one thing I've learned is that you gotta use the right tools. And the right tools includes things like my iPhone 16 Pro, which is the primary camera for almost all my shorts. Even the multiple angle ones, I use multiple iPhones. So those are kind of cool. I mean, those are my old iPhones that I had, laying around, so I'd be using those as well. The iPhone 16 has a built-in feature that allows you to improve your sound quality after you finish taking the video. So you can actually go in and switch it into a studio mode, so all the noises around you goes away, which is amazing. It basically eliminated me from using something like an external microphone like this when I travel. Now, these may be still better when you're a distance away from your camera, but if you're just holding a handheld length, watch some of my videos, it's pretty cool. The other tools I use for making my shorts is I'm kind of old school, so I still use Final Cut Pro for the first run of the video. So I kind of place everything together on Final Cut Pro. And then I use CapCut. CapCut is great for captions. So I would use CapCut to create captions, which those fast action captions really allows people to pay attention to your video. And also, if they watch the video without sound, they actually understand what you're talking about. So captions are quite important. Prior to using CapCut, I was using Descript, but I found CapCut to be extremely fast in helping me make this process much faster. I also use CapCut for stickers, little icons here and there, but that's not really my style, so I don't use that much. So one tool that I also use a lot is something that's been very popular on the news is AI. I use AI to create script ideas because at the latter half of the month, I was running out of ideas. The first part of the month, I was using film footages from my previous trip in the last year. And the latter half of the month, I'm running out of those and I have to create fresh ideas. And I use the chatbot to help me brainstorm and create new ideas. But I also use AI to create things or tools or scripts that helps me with my video, helps me to explore my ideas or share my ideas. For example, I created a QR code generation Python code that helps me create QR codes really quickly that I could use, like this one here. Or the video yesterday, which is the last video of January, I was able to use someone else's video, Auburn University's video, to promote Auburn University Cree Day and add myself into it. But the challenge with that video was, in order for me to do that and make it seamless, I need to separate their speaking audio and the background music into 2 different tracks. So when I put it back together, I could be on the speaking portion and still have the background music play. To do that was quite difficult, but yet super easy with AI, because within a few minutes, I was able to work with AI to create a Python code to go and download the video and separate the audio tracks where then I can use Final Cut Pro to put everything back together and produce that video. Go check that video out and check out the original and tell me what you think. Leave it in the comments below. So those are things that I found I learned a lot through the process while doing this, but definitely using the right tool is super, super important to make this process much more efficient. Number 2, I find that you need to have at least 3 ideas cooking, because like I said earlier, when you have a lot of video backlog, it's one thing, but when you don't, you really have to have 3 ideas that's always cooking and that's always thinking how you can improve it, and then release them, and then put them in scheduled if you already finished those early. So that's pretty important to keep it consistent, to be able to push it out daily. So number 3 is my surprises for YouTube Shorts, because there are videos in the YouTube Shorts that I thought, my goodness, this is a magnificent YouTube short video that people are going to love it. And yet my video counts are just view counts are low. But then there are videos that I made because I was running out of daylight and I have to make a video before the end of the day or else I'm gonna miss my challenge. And those videos ended up booming in popularity on YouTube for some reason. For example, how to eat a white guava. That video got over 2,000 views in the few days that I posted, which was amazing. And I got a lot of comments, I got feedbacks and so on. I was quite surprised. So what it tells me is just because you like the video doesn't mean that your audience will like the video. Number 4, I got my first copyright block, meaning that YouTube blocked my video. And that was actually on my 31st day, which is yesterday. If you follow my YouTube channel, you probably see me post that same video twice, but it's different. Because this is what I was talking about earlier, is if you're making YouTube Shorts, to stay below 1 minute. Because under 1 minute, you have these exception rules for background music. But over 1 minute, then all the copy protection comes into play. And that's what happened to me, is my video was over 1 minute and the background music was copy protected, so they blocked my whole video. I had to pull that video, change the background music, and able to republish the video. So do check that video out and tell me what you think. So the big question now you're asking is, hey man, 31 days of shorts, you must be raking it in. What's the impact on the channel? Well, let me show you on the analysis. All right, so I have here my YouTube channel analytics. And as you can see that for the last 31 days, from January 1st to January 31st, for YouTube Shorts, I have 25,000 views and 23 subscribers and 561 likes. That's not too bad. But here's what's interesting. We're seeing that 50% of people are actually swiping away. So it's half and half, 49.3. But the top shorts is how to eat a white guava. 2,500 views, not bad. So the question is, what's my revenue like? So if I go into that and go to short feed ad revenue, it's bam, whopping $2.82. Definitely not worth it. But how does that compare to my rest of my revenue? I mean, if you look at all of the total revenue is $141 for the entire channel, and that's with the long form content, but the short feed ads is only $2.82. So not much money at all. But I think what's important is this: 23 subscribers in comparison to the total subscriber count of 74. That's actually a big chunk. So what does that mean? That means that YouTube Short is great for bringing in new subscribers, but it's probably not great for revenue, unless you get a viral YouTube Short. So after 31 days, what do I think of this challenge? Well, I still have 11 months to go, and I think so far I'm enjoying it. It's a little bit stressful sometimes, but I am enjoying it because it is a great way to gain efficiency about YouTubing or being a YouTuber and producing YouTube videos. What I've learned a lot from this 31 days is that I need to write things down. Traditionally, I don't write things down. I simply turn on the camera and go. But what I find myself is that having things written out in an outline really helps things much smoother. And when you go back to editing, it's much easier, even for those short videos. But I also think that the experiments that I do in short will carry over to my long form videos. And I will still plan to release long form videos in this channel because I have lots of long form videos backlogged and I just don't have time to edit it. So if you guys have any ideas for that, please let me know, put it in the comments below, give me some suggestions on how I can do that more efficiently. I'm willing to pay for people to edit, but I just haven't found a good editor either. But at the end of the day, it is a great experiment. It's a great challenge for me, and I hope you enjoy those video shorts, and I apologize if they're corny, they're bad, whatever, but thank you for watching my videos. And oh, don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Bye!